Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Walt here from Down the Block Sports, and today I want to talk about Major League Baseball. The San Francisco Giants, a team that needs to be active here this offseason, just made a pitching signing. What I want to do is talk about who that pitcher is and why I think this is an absolutely excellent signing for the San Francisco Giants. Again, I'm Alex Walt. This is Down the Block Sports. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more of my exclusive content. Yes, the San Francisco Giants made a free agent pitching signing. They re-signed right-handed pitcher Anthony DeSclafani to a 3-year, $36 million contract. This is off a career season after signing DeSclafani to a 1-year, $6 million contract last offseason. In a market where Justin Verlander received $25 million plus a player option for another $25 million, Noah Syndergaard receiving $21 million. Eduardo Rodriguez receiving a 5-year contract. This is a very team-friendly deal for the San Francisco Giants. Last year, DeSclafani finished with a 13-7 record, 3.17 ERA, 152 strikeouts with a 1.09 WHIP. It is the most wins DeSclafani's had in a single season, plus the lowest ERA, lowest WHIP, and it tied his career high in strikeout to walk ratio. So in his first year in San Francisco, it was extremely successful, and he'll remain on the team for the next 3 seasons. The reason this is such a smart move for the Giants is because they're going into an offseason where they're going to need to start making some moves. Obviously, their top starter, Kevin Gausman, is a free agent and will likely sign a deal that could possibly reach 5 years. Buster Posey has retired. The 2 other veterans, Brandon Belt and Brandon Crawford, have returned. So Crawford re-signed while Belt picked up the qualifying offer. They also just made a pitching signing with giving left-hander Alex Wood a 2-year deal around $10 or so million. So the Giants, the team that won 107 games last year, are bringing back a key piece into their rotation. This is a fantastic signing from Farhan Zaidi. I mean, 3 years at the age of 31, so it's not a huge commitment. You know, he had his career best season last year, so there are definitely years left on his arm. And when you look at DeSclafani, the last full season he pitched with the Cincinnati Reds, he finished 9-9 with a 3.89 ERA, 120 WHIP, and 167 strikeouts. So in both the seasons where he pitched a full season, DeSclafani finished with a sub-4 ERA and had over 150 strikeouts in both of those seasons. So DeSclafani's really looked like a reliable starting pitcher here these last few seasons. He's also reached 166 or more innings in both of those years. So he's someone you can rely on for multiple innings. It'll give you a very solid start when he's on the mound. I mean, when he came to San Francisco, there are some benefits, obviously, to playing for the Giants and they're for the Cincinnati Reds. I mean, the Giants' defense is spectacular. Gabe Kapler's one of the best managers in Major League Baseball. Farhan Zaidi as well in the front office, one of the best in the business. He's also going from Cincinnati to San Francisco, where the ballpark is obviously much more difficult to hit a home run. Cincinnati's basically a launching pad, one of the easier ballparks in Major League Baseball to hit. So definitely he benefited from the transition. I mean, remember last year, the $6 million contract for the Giants was one of the best contracts from last offseason. I mean, again, he came to San Francisco. He was in a very solid rotation. Logan Webb became a breakout star. Kevin Gausman, like I mentioned earlier, who is a free agent, had a very good season on the mound. It seemed like every pitcher on this team really outperformed their expectations. So obviously we'll have to wait and see what happens with Gausman because some roles are going to have to change in this rotation in regards to where they're set if he's not in there. But again, Logan Webb proved at the end of last year he can secure one of those top spots, which should make it easier to slot the rest of these Giants pitchers in their rotation. So for what I've seen so far from the free agent pitching signing, Eduardo Rodriguez getting 5 for about 77, Verlander, who was injured, signing 2 for 20, 1 for 25, and potentially 1 for 25 more with the player option, and Noah Syndergaard getting $21 million after pitching 2 innings the last 2 years. This is by far my favorite signing so far. Again, 31 years old, not too old. He has had a sub-4 ERA these last 2 full seasons, as well as pitching 160 or more innings and 150 or more strikeouts. I mean, he fit in very well with the San Francisco Giants, and it sounds like an extremely team-friendly deal, in my opinion. Again, the year where pitchers are getting an extremely high amount. Andrew Heaney got $8.5 million. I mean, in a year where pitchers are getting paid, I think this is an incredibly fair deal for Anthony DeSclafani. It's great job by them by getting this 3-year deal done before a potential lockout and securing a key piece in their rotation. What do you believe on the Anthony DeSclafani contract? Give me your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Down the Block Sports for more of my exclusive content. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will see you very soon.